Hello everybody, welcome to an early stream. We made it, we're here, we're alive. This is great news. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me here today. Some more Edward statues will be collected. Some more Riddler trophies will be obtained. Hello everybody. Hello Wesman, hello Laura, hello Harrius J. Hello Whiskey Addict. Editing went well. The episode's looking good. I'm very happy with how it's looking, which is not something I always say, but it's looking good. I'm liking the look of it, so hopefully it will be enjoyable to watch as much as it's being enjoyable to make, though maybe a little bit less painful to watch because making it definitely has its own degree of torment, you know? Hello, Big Chad. Big Dog. It's crazy, man. Like, Big Dog is such a complimentary, endearing title. But also in Australia, you call somebody a big dog, it can mean something completely different. You gotta be careful out here. You gotta be real careful. Hello, Bison. Thanks for the, thanks for the 3 months, dude. 3 months of bullying Robert indeed. That's time well served. You on your way to a veteran's discount there, sir. Thank you very much. So yeah, basically, I don't know how many streams of Riddler trophies there are gonna be, but I feel like we're on good pace. There's a few that I thought we would be on for longer once we got to them, but you know, little puzzles, I feel like I'm doing brain training at the start of each day here. I feel like I've sparked up the DS brain training. It's gonna take all of March, you think? Maybe. There is still a lot, to be honest with you. There is still a lot, but anyway, look, we're doing our best here, okay? But yeah, our brain is growing, our mind is expanding, our intelligence is just orders of magnitude more advanced than it was before we started doing these streams, so that's good news. A little bit of intellectual, improvement. Hello, Ethan. Welcome. Okay, so we're gonna do that now. Might as well jump in. Might as well go for it. We've now been playing Arkham Knight for 40 hours. Pretty wild stuff. Welcome to the 40-hour mark. Sounds good, Jerome. Thanks, man. On a mission trip. Good luck with it, dude. Have you heard of Mermaid Batman? You mean the minifigure? I think so. Mermaid Batman. Yeah, that minifigure. Yeah, that's an interesting one. That's certainly, yeah, the clamshells are definitely a nice touch, for sure. That's definitely a choice, for sure. You know what minifig I really like? That I haven't got yet. That I'm still yet to finish off my little collection. I really like this Two-Face one, but it's kind of hard to get. I'll show you. Hey, thanks so much, Panda.
How's it going, Eyezayar? Having a good day, I hope.
I'm having a great day, dude. Thank you very much. I'm having an even better day now. 3-month streak is wild. Thanks very much. Thanks for the generosity, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for being here. We'll jump into it in a second. I like this minifig. I don't know how popular of an opinion this is, but this is one of the best Two-Face figs, for sure. Get a load of that fella. The melting aspect, I like a melty Two-Face. I'm not going to lie to you. A little bit of melting. A little bit of melting on the sticks. That's a good one. I think it's a relatively recent one as well. Like, it's hard to beat the classic. It's hard to go past these, but I don't know if there's a single bad Two-Face fig. They're kind of all pretty juice. He's hard to get wrong, you know? Like, what... This one as well. It's nice. It's good. But, like, this one's got the added touch that I like of his hand being a different color. This one has that as well, but it's... He's wearing, like, a glove or something. Is this a... No, this is custom. How do you guys feel about customs? It's rare for me to come across customs that I feel... Still feel like Lego, you know? Like, a lot of customs have a lot of extra adhesives and shapes that just don't feel like Lego, you know, that sort of thing. This looks like a good one. That looks like something Lego would produce. Yeah, I'm so about customs most of the time. Like, that's crazy, but I don't know. It has that custom look to it, you know? It's hard to get the printing, you know, when you're painting it yourself, obviously. Hard to get that distinct printing look, I guess. Hey, thanks, Orange Juice. Or Orange Juice, probably. Thanks, dude. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Let's get into it. Where are we here? Alright. Void. You know how it goes. I'm going to send you in there. I don't know why OBS has been crashing so much. I think I know why. I think it's because my SSD is like full, basically. It's got like 40 gigabytes of free space. I don't know what's filled it up. Probably somebody else's Bitcoin mining virus or something. Who knows? But anyway, I'm sending you into the void. You're here. It's okay. Try and stay present, okay? So yeah, well, basically, I think we still have, like, you know, 200 Riddler trophies to go. So I'm trying not to get too overwhelmed by that fact. I think we can cruise through this. It's a nice time. It's nothing too intense until we come across a puzzle that's, like, somewhat tricky, but we did pretty well yesterday, I think. Hello, Firebottom. Did you not say it was the Arkham Knight audio? Wasn't it? Oh, no. So I don't save footage onto my SSD. That's on another hard drive, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I think it's to do with my SSD, to be honest. Like, what's that rule? You need to keep 20% of your SSD, like, open as a general rule for maximum performance? Something like that? I don't know. I'm not a computer wizard. I know enough to get me by. 111% progress is wild. I paid for the whole SSD. I'm using the whole SSD. Look, if I wasn't streaming or anything like that, yeah, I'd probably just fill it up to the brim and then begrudgingly delete something every now and again. Sounds good. Sounds good. Fella Sniffer might pop up any moment. Would you be open to a new universe Batman game similar to the Arkham series? Yeah, sure. I just I just feel for the how many years of production was fucking Suicide Squad. It's the morale of the studio is gonna be down, I think. Like, it's hard to speculate, but I can imagine you work on something for what? How many years? How many years is it? 8 years, was it? Like, I imagine you work on something for that long. And you just go, and then for it to sort of, wait, what is this? How have I never seen this? Is this new?
He's gotta be worried, man. Anyone who knows Bruce Wayne
Wait,
suddenly
what?
got dragged into the firing line.
They have floats here? What is going on? Maybe right near the GCPD as well? Am I, like, blind or something? What's going on here? Just gonna do a little warm-up. You know how it is. We must warm up. You can't attack these streets without first stretching out the hammies, you know? You'll land yourself in a medical facility. Right. Nice little gaming moment to start it off with. A little 51. Something like that. Despite the excitement, warning signs began popping up. The game was in development hell for 9 years. Rocksteady's co-founders left during mid-production in 2022, and the game was delayed twice. Oh shit! I didn't actually know that Suicide Squad had like a rocky development, but it would make sense, right? Like, I sort of imagine that the game probably started much different looking, like maybe the vision, and then I wonder if 3 or 4 years in, or maybe 5 years in, they were like, hey, this needs to be live service, so there's gonna be some changes around here. Like, I wonder if it was sprung on them like that, which would really fucking suck. That's kind of like asking, like, this is a pretty low stakes version of that, but like, that's kind of like, I finish 90% of a video or something, and then you ask me to not only put a sponsor in it last minute, but you also ask me to, fucking, I don't know, like, change the editing style, and I have a week to do it. Like, I would just want to see I would just want to see the end of that video as soon as possible. I'd be, like... And that's just me, one solitary person working on something that's, like, relatively low stakes in the grand scheme of things, you know? I can't imagine having, like, a whole team you're looking after, or being a part of that team and having your whole original idea just, you know, thrown to the wayside. They could have made a Hitman-style Deadshot game. I am, like, of the belief that I think the Arkham combat is enough to, like, be their thing still. Like, we've talked about a little bit how some people view the Arkham combat as, relatively shallow, and I guess it's not the most complicated system in the world, but am I wrong for thinking that it has, like, enough draw and enough depth to still, like, become a staple of more games? Who has said that? I'm not imagining people. Like, even people I personally know, I bring up the Arkham games sometimes, and a criticism is that the gameplay loop is, like, very samey and simple. And I'm like, I guess, but that's like saying a rhythm game is samey and simple. Like, okay, yes, you're clicking a bunch of buttons to match a rhythm, but the experience is kind of different depending on at what part of the gameplay you're in, you know what I mean? Or, like, what situation is applied to it. I definitely have heard that criticism a lot of times, and not just on the internet either. like a lot of people seem to sort of look at the, like you see Insomniac Spider-Man, like don't get me wrong, the games are still insanely popular and successful, but it's still like a lot of people look at that style of combat, and I don't think Insomniac does the Arkham combat as well as the Arkham games, though it is good. But like they look at it as sort of a bit of a superhero genre cop-out type of thing, you know what I mean? Like of course it's got that combat. If I go into that menu one more time, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's nothing good, I'll tell you. Jesus, why is my brain wired like that? Lego Batman 4 should have Arkham combat. Honestly, do it. I think that's a moment that could be good. Do it. Like some stripped down Ark. Well, I guess that's kind of what it is, but you know what I mean. Can you imagine? That would actually be fucking great. I'd enjoy that. I'd enjoy that a lot. They could so do it as well. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. What is this? Have we encountered this before? Okay, oh, so it's a trail. How do I do that again? It's, what button is it? Oh, there we go. You have to have battle mode out. Okay. Sick. Give me the question mark trail immediately. Wait, what?
You know, I think I could have been in the army.
Okay. Gotta look out for informants as well, I remembered. They're gonna be the key to making this a significantly less painful experience, I think. Oh, do not do this. I honestly think the criticism comes from people who just spam the punch button during combat in the Arkham games. If you don't change up your playstyle between fights and try to do different combos or try to include more gadgets and stuff, of course it gets even more repetitive than normal. I completely agree with you, and here's my hot take. I also think armor makes the Arkham games worse. That's my thing. I feel like having more health makes it a worse experience. Because it's like in stealth, you have like you saw how I played Arkham City, right? It was like if you get seen and you're on regular difficulty, or I think I even played City on hard. If you get seen, you have like infinite chances, basically. Not infinite, but you know, you can get seen like 3 times, get shot, grapple up to gargoyles, and you're fine, right? And that's fine, whatever. But it applies for every situation. Like, you can just get away with making so many combat mistakes and never having to become fluid in the game at all with armor. You never have to become proficient at anything. You just have enough health to, like, you know, you can get hit by that riot shield guy 4 times, and then you remember, oh shit, I've got to swipe him with my cape and jump on him. Like, you can afford to make that mistake. I think the game's way more fun when you have less chances and you have to use more of your tools to survive each situation, you know? Sorry, where is this fucking trail at? And maybe it's just because I've played them multiple times. It could be... There's a case to be made that maybe I only have that opinion because I'm somewhat familiar, but... Like, if I feel like if I played Knight with a bunch of armor and just, like, on normal or something, I never would have really had any need to, like, use the Disruptor or... Like, beyond what's completely necessary. Did I wait out the time talking, so now I don't have the thing? Jesus Christ. That is wild. I don't think that's ever happened to anybody ever. Give me the trail, please. Oh, are you telling me I have to, like, scan each individual one? That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god, that is crazy. Okay. Yeah, you still got your yap sesh. There you go. When am I not yapping? Let's be completely honest.
Be careful, the bat's got a cannon on his car. He's kicking ass.
Yeah, that was pretty much my experience as well, Jakuro. It was like, you can play the Arkham games on a normal difficulty, beef your armor up, and like, Predator sections just become a process of, you know, riskily jumping down into any situation and, you know, silently taking down an enemy, getting spotted, getting shot at, grappling up to a gargoyle, and you're fine. Wash, rinse, repeat for like, you know, every single encounter. What is that? Is that the trophy itself? No, it's not. Don't make me do this again. Okay. Am I meant to scan that? Shoot it? This is strange. Oh, it's an opening? Interesting. Little Riddler den? A little goon cave? Cozy? A pallet to sleep on? A trophy to admire? Paint to express ourselves with? I could make this work. I could make this work. We'll be fine. Everything you need. You can fish in the Gotham River for your food, and you can put a bucket outside the door so you can collect rainwater. Both the fish and the water are so irradiated and polluted that it might just give you a third eyeball or a, I don't know, a fourth nipple. You've already got 3. You've lived here long enough. Anything could happen, but it is simple living. That's exactly right. Average $2 million home in New York. Yeah, that's about the size of it. Okay, let's, what is this? This is interesting. Is this like... No, here we go. What do we got here?
Let's be honest, who doesn't have an assortment of goon caves throughout the city these days?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Thanks for the 100, Dom. Bomb. Where did the bomb go? He's still here.
Classic car thing going on. Didn't turn into a freaking tank either.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, good, you're here.
Kind of scared.
Lately, Batman, I've been pondering the value of human life. And your strange insistence upon preserving even its basest forms. Take the barely literate triple murderer in the nearby riot. He's a dead man come dawn. When the microbomb I surreptitiously placed in his brain explodes. My hypothesis is simple. When faced with the task of trying to save one condemned man amongst that gaggle of idiots, even you will give up in despair. Oh, and don't knock him out. What little brain activity he has, keep that cranial combustible from detonating.
Okay. I love when,
The remote batarang will let me scan for Riddler's victim without getting close.
Oh, wait, so what? Can I not, like, leave this button? Oh, no, I can. I'm kind of confused about what's going on here, but anyway. Why would I need this to scan the
And I thought things were gonna calm down.
rioters? I guess just to get close, right. Who's got the bomb strapped to their chest, I guess, is the game right now. It's like, where's Wally? That must be him, right? No. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. It's implanted into their brain. Oh, can I use detective mode with this? No. I'm so confused. When have we ever used the Batarang to do this?
So who's Nightwing and Robin? I bet they're the same guy.
Is this the rioting group? Oh, whoops. Somebody copped it. Finally, someone calls him Wally and not Waldo. Yeah, Waldo is whack. Wrong guys? What, just... these guys here? Oh, here we go. Okay, we've never done this before.
There he is. The remote batarang can carry an electric charge. It should defuse Riddler's microbomb without causing a detonation.
Alright, interesting. Get boosted on. Get electrocuted.
Well, congratulations, hero. You saved a murderer, a monster, a moron. The gene pool thanks you for your efforts. There's more doomed men in Gotham tonight. You won't prove your obnoxiously principled point until you save them all.
Okay, yeah, that activity is definitely not as good as, like, the time trials or anything like that. I kind of wish the time trials had a little bit less leeway as well. I'd like one where... because they usually give you about 20 seconds to spare if you don't make any mistakes. At least by the looks of it. Kind of wish they gave you one with like 6 seconds leeway. Like you had to really be flawless or something, you know? They get harder? Well, that's good. I want to be able to, like... I want to be able to fail it, you know? Which is weird coming from me, because I'm definitely capable of failing things in this game. But, you know, I'm up for a challenge. No armor playthrough. We completed our first playthrough of Arkham Knight as basically a challenge playthrough. That is... come on now. I think that's to be commended. Oh, this is on the roof. Just don't ask me for directions. That'll be a challenge that I simply can't contend with. We got some robots here. Interesting. Do I need them? I probably need these guys, right? Maybe not.
Who's leading the militia now?
Alright, I can just pick them back up anyway. Oh, I see. Okay, it's a enemy counter. Hey, there's some good variation in this, honestly. I'm not mad at these so far at all. I imagine it's going to get tedious eventually, but... especially once we see all the activity types, but... oh my god, good night. I'll be sick. Wait, how did the robot get stunned? I gave the robot a concussion. How is this possible? Alright, nice. Have you guys realized, like, this is completely unrelated to this game. Well, actually, not completely, but... have you guys noticed the uptick in platinum trophy videos on YouTube lately? Have you guys just been getting bombarded by, like... X Games Platinum Trophy broke me, killed me, murdered my family videos? I'm not saying they're not good at all, but I'm just like, there's so many of them. There's so many. Like, but not just the sheer amount of videos, but the sheer amount of channels that are dedicated to it now. I can only imagine that the niche is filled. The niche is filled completely now. Because they're one of those types of videos where the difficulty in making the video is really in the actual recording of the footage. It's in the playing of the game, which is kind of, you know, a little bit less prominent usually. Usually the difficulty is in, like, editing the footage together or writing the script or something like that. See you later, Bread. Thanks, dude. Yeah, so, like, but I've seen so many of them, and it kind of reminds me of, like, Can You Beat videos. Can You Beat videos were the thing for a little while. You would see them everywhere. Mitten Squad obviously didn't do it first, but he was the one who popularized it to the point where, like, it was such a desirable type of content to make. He just showed how well you could do it. Sort of going out of the box with a lot of his ideas with, you know, Fallout and Skyrim and stuff. And it's like that was so prominent for a while, and now it kind of feels like these platinum trophy videos are the, you know, the next step of that, even though people have been doing it for a long time.
Let's go see the blown up factory.
I don't know.
Come on.
I guess things go around in a circle. Because I remember seeing completion videos, like getting every Xbox 3 completion videos. Yeah, good one. Videos getting every Xbox 360 achievement and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, TGB's one big can you beat. TGB was very much inspired by, like, I was seeing all of these can you beat videos. I really enjoyed them. I watched Mitten Squad all the time. I watched a couple of his, I don't want to call them his offshoots, but people who clearly started their channels after his sort of, you know, complete reign over that genre for so long. Like Senza and stuff like that. And then obviously Dark Viper doing his challenge runs for GTA 5 were kind of the spawn point of TGB. But there's great, yeah, I think it's an oversaturated genre of video, but often what that means is only some really creative ones are able to get the attention that the genre used to just garner automatically. You know what I mean? Like, you used to just be able to do a can you beat type of thing, and you had a chance of, like, a channel completely popping off from the fact that you're doing a can you beat on a obscure game or something. But now it's like, it usually has to have some, like, unique presentation style, or it has to have, you know, a different way of, a different structure, or a really off-the-wall idea. Does Senza still make videos? I remember he took a pretty big break, but I assume that he still does. Did you know that you can use a reverse batarang if you aim at an enemy with the remote control batarang and hold R1? I think so. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually, Alexa. I plan on doing at least one this week. It's been a while.
You seen it? The bat's got all kinds of bling on that car, man.
But yeah, so many platinum trophy videos. But again, not just the sheer amount of videos, but the sheer amount of channels that are dedicated to it now is crazy. Every now and again, one will pop up in my recommended, and I'm not super into watching them, but I'm interested in the genre and how it's kind of popped off. And I look at, it'll be a new channel every time. Usually, like, all of a sudden the person's got like 50k subs or something. Relatively new channel. People are just super into that kind of thing.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Oh, thank you, Balls of Glory. I'm sorry. Forgive my transgressions. Thank you very much. You know I appreciate it. Are you going to Platinum Night? I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I'm playing on Steam, so I guess get every achievement, maybe. Is it the same amount of achievements? Possibly. See you, Balls of Glory. I appreciate your brief presence. One of these again. Excellent. See you later, Peacock. Appreciate it, dude. I think things are going well on the Riddler front. I think we're doing just fine. I could be going a little quicker, but, you know, these ones are kind of dangerous because it gives me a good opportunity to just talk about random stuff. And that, you know, me and talking, well, that's just a match made in heaven. Oh, Jesus. That was cool. That's never been really done yet. Hey, go online. Holy shit. We are, okay. Levitation abilities unlocked. This is crazy. That's what the Nightfall protocol is. do I talk this much IRL? Well, I feel like it would be kind of awkward if I sat here and just didn't speak. I suppose some streams are like that. But if, I don't know, probably not as much because I'm simultaneously talking because it's fun to do on stream, and I know that there's like a group of somewhat like-minded people in terms of interest and stuff like that. But also because I'm trying to entertain. Like, that's the main thing. I think a lot of people either use this as background noise or they like to listen to it while they're doing other things. So if I sat here just collecting Riddler trophies silently, it might be, you know, not serving its purpose, I guess. We're 55 out of 243 is what I'm trying to say. Please help me. Lord protect me. Where is my, trail? But yeah, no, I'm a bit of a yapper, I think, in real life as well. But, I don't know. Like, the only time I've ever had somebody in real life go, like, you talk a lot, basically, was quite recently, and, it's somebody I knew, and they were mostly saying it, like, jokingly. But, well, I think so. I don't really give a shit either way, but anyway. But it's like, we were at you know, a social event. Like, there's people there where, like, are we not meant to speak? Like, we can't all just stand in the corner and look cool. Like, it's time to speak. It's time to use this God-given gift of vocalization. You know what I mean? I much prefer listening. Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, but just engaging in conversation is what I mean, you know, like, and I've been there where I don't know how to carry a conversation, like, wanting to be in a conversation, but not, and wanting to socialize, but not really knowing what to say or how to continue, and sort of just feeling that awkward tension of, I do want to talk to this person, but I just don't know what to say or how to continue this. I've been there, and so I usually try and, when I'm in a social situation with somebody who's clearly feeling that, I try and alleviate it. I try and, as much as it's not really in me completely, I try and be that person that's just like carrying the conversation or moving it forward in some way. I hate to watch somebody in that same position that I've been in like a million times where I'm like, I want to talk to this person. I have no idea what to say though. It's like, I'm struggling. I'm underwater. Please, I wish somebody would pick this up. I see somebody going through that. I'm like, I've been there. I'm going to try my best here. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say either, but you know what I do sometimes? I just spare looking like a little bit of a weirdo, and I just randomly ask them like a question about, like, because that's better than dead silence. Like, if the conversation's really struggling and I can sense that, I'll just be like, I'm not above just going, so what do you do to have a good time? You know, like, what do you do for fun? It's the most, like, I don't know. It sounds so cliche almost. Maybe cliche is not the word, but it just sounds unnatural in normal conversation sometimes. But at least it gets something moving, you know? There's nothing worse than just standing there as the conversation muddles around and does nothing, you know? I do that with my driving teacher. Favorite fruit? Yeah, exactly. I do it with Uber drivers sometimes as well. Because I think some people look at Uber drivers like they're this... Some of them are, don't get me wrong, but like this force that's immune to, like, social awkwardness just because they interact with so many people in a somewhat awkward setting. But, you can definitely tell sometimes when, like, the silence isn't natural in an Uber and they just kind of, like, are waiting for conversation in some form. Because it's kind of sad. Don't get me wrong, I do it as well. I sit in an Uber and if they're not talking to me, I'll just say hello and goodbye and thank you, and that's about it. I think that's fine, but it's a little bit sad to me sometimes. I'm like, we're two humans on a very brief trip together here. Surely we should be speaking to each other in some way. Like, I feel, you know, we should be interacting here on some level. But, you know, silence is fine too, but I don't know. Alright. Let's keep the ball moving here. I also get that they meet 1 million people a day and probably don't want to... Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Look, I'm not saying that... I'm not saying Ubers have to strike up conversation all the time. I only really strike up conversation if they initiate it, you know? Where does Balls of Glory find so much oil? I'm beginning... Oh, I'm going to use our new trick, by the way. Who said this? It was Heat, wasn't it? I don't know if you're here right now, Heat, but... Does this work here? Or maybe it doesn't. No, maybe it doesn't. Nah, this is a strong one. God damn it. I was so excited. That was like a top 10 moment in this playthrough, I think. It was like a sharp realization that we've all been doing it wrong. And I'm glad we could share that, you know? That was just such a beautiful moment. I'm struggling. I think... Can you just grapple onto that? Yeah, we could have just started there, but anyway. Okay. Mattress with green and brown goo. And mystery gray. That could be just about anything. I love it. This is... Who said $2 million New York apartment before? Beautiful. Mysterious door that you can't open? I love that. I'll buy it. I'll take it. At least it's not white. It's close enough. It's close enough. Mystery stain. Mysterious sludge. Small fry meal with a water. Not good. Alright. Out of Bruce's budget? Yeah, it's... Brudge is... brogue. Brudge is brogue. The Nightfall Protocol is, finally getting the confidence to ask Clark for $16. Little did you know this is a prequel. Order the number 0 at Macca's. What do we get? What do we get? We don't do, like... Our orders aren't, like, numbered, I don't think. If you get water from a fast food place, you deserve to be institutionalized. I agree with you on some level. Unless you, like... Unless you're somewhere where you just can't get water otherwise, then, yeah, fine. How many trophies are we at? Like 56 out of fucking 7 million or something? Something around there? Oh, what do we got here? Can be activated by a batarang, okay. That was a... Oh god, oh god, oh god, okay, okay, okay. Holy hell. I was like, this is a weird setup for me to do, like, nothing. Turns out they were not playing around. What actually is my Macca's order? I get Macca's so infrequently, but usually it would be like a double quarter pounder, keep the pickles, Coke Zero, or Sprite Zero. That is my, like, usual. Tell me if I'm, in the right or wrong there. No, you know, like a double quarter pounder meal. Keep the pickles, fries, Coke Zero, whatever. There was a time I got a triple quarter pounder meal. Too much. Too much. Too large. Not man enough for it.
So, who's robbing?
Not man enough for it.
Have a kid or something?
If you hold L1, the Batmobile will park up next to you instead of forcing you in. Where are you getting this information? Where the fuck is the Batmobile? Oh. You know how much I could have used that information? All this playthrough? I was like, it seems a little bit annoying that every time I call my car, I have to get in it. You're a genius, man. Once I got a double Big Mac, yeah, that's just bordering on too much. Well, actually, no, it is too much. Yeah, no, I don't know. Fast food is like I try not to have too much of it, you know, like everybody else. But I pretty much succeed. It's like a once every, I don't know, fast food meals, like once every couple of months, maybe. Because, like, it tastes good, but it's that subtle acknowledgement that we're eating poison, you know? But that's the thing. Australian McDonald's kind of gets you because we talked about this ages ago, but I don't think Australian McDonald's is like... I don't think that's really the same as American McDonald's. Because Americans really do talk about, like, we are eating sludge and poison when we go to McDonald's. I feel like Australian McDonald's isn't as much in that vein. Like, I don't exactly feel great after McDonald's, especially if I eat too much of it. But, you know, I don't feel like I'm going to die, you know? I feel like I'm gonna make it through the night. What do I usually eat? This is a Eyezayar normal food reveal. I just kind of eat normal stuff, like we talked about briefly how needlessly strict I used to be. Like 4 years. I think it was maybe 4 years or something. It was like I was on this crusade of health, but really I was doing it so wrong because I was relatively young. But yeah, throughout like maybe 15 to 17, oh man, it was like broiled chicken, no seasoning, no sauce, no sugar, water only. If I want tea, it has to be using artificial sweeteners instead of sugar because that makes sense. No, not boiled chicken, broiled chicken, cooked in a pressure cooker. It was fucking awful. It comes out looking like an eyeball. And, you know, and just, like, I did eat a good amount of vegetables, but I wasn't hitting macros, I wasn't hitting calorie amounts, I wasn't having, like, certain oils you're meant to have, and I wasn't, you know, it was bad. It was very, very bad. To tell you how bad it got, a snack in the middle of the day for me was carrot sticks and Vegemite. It was a mental illness. It was. I should have been put in Arkham Asylum, and I should have had my own cell with a shock collar on me. If I don't hit a calorie amount, then I get shocked or something. It was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was pretty bad. It was very silly. But you know, we all make our mistakes. We're all stupid teenagers at one point. Maybe not that stupid, but we have our moments. An open house for bed and dinner is this sanctuary run by a saint or a sinner. Interesting. Is it the grinning fishmonger? Was it the grinning fishmonger all along? They need to make that a mental disease and name it after you. I'm afraid it probably already has a name. Was it Sharp's $5 bookies this entire time? I can't believe this. Well, it's one of these, right? An open house for bed and dinner. Was it Fingers all along? Damn it. Fingers? The Riddler hunting's going okay. It's been fun, honestly. I'm enjoying it. To an extent. Thanks for the 2 bits, James. How many times have you seen Crocodile Dundee? I haven't seen it. I've never seen Crocodile Dundee. I've seen bits of it. Oh, this, whoever did this. Well, no, actually, I have bullet holes in me. I was gonna say, whoever did this, that's good stuff, but I'm riddled with bullets. Not good. I used to eat 1 thing a day to get skinny, not 1 meal, 1 thing. I've had friends who do the one meal thing. Oh, this is actually it. The Deacon's mission, helping Gotham's homeless for over a century. The Deacon's mission. This wouldn't by any chance have anything to do with Deacon Blackfire, would it? Maybe? Possibly? It does? What's Deacon Stoyle? Stoyle? What's Deacon Stoyle, dude? What's his story? This is the consequence of speaking gibberish most of the time, by the way. What is Deacon Stoyle? Played.
Hey, I wonder who it was under that
I exclusively eat
after
fish
all.
fingers.
You think he knew Batman?
I advise you eat additional things, Niall. Please. Dude. Even if it's broiled chicken, just some diversity. Please. Religious zealot gone mad. Interesting. Filet-o-fish. You mean the Scandinavian explorer? Where did that come from? I only eat Eyezayar media. Oh my god, so many calories. What's my favorite fast food chain? I really like KFC, to tell you the truth, but I'm scared of fast food chicken. I'm weary of fast food chicken. I know that there's like sort of an equal chance that beef can be scary, but I don't know, fast food chicken feels wrong almost. You know what I mean? Anybody with me there? Listen to the Arkham Knight audio tapes? Yeah, somebody was telling me to do the audio tapes. It might have been you, Soap, and somebody was telling me to read all of the stories as well. So if you want me to do that, maybe we could take like a piece out of a certain stream and read through all the stories, listen to all the audio tapes before we do Nightfall. That might be a gaming moment. I don't know. Yeah. A stream of audio tapes and stuff would be cool. Is there enough to go through where we'd be sitting here for like maybe an hour or something? Some people will find that boring, but I wouldn't find that boring. I think that'd be pretty fun. We can do a lore deep dive before we do Nightfall. I've always heard that it's specifically American chicken that is super dangerous to eat less than fully cooked. American chicken, I guess just different, like, safety standards? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert in that topic. I'm sure, like, I think that's just any chicken, yeah. But because America's food safety isn't that bad, is it? The way they're raised? Possibly? I'm sure you've heard it somewhere, whether it's true or not, I don't know. That sounds like one of those things that you can just hear in passing or something, but you could be right. I feel like Australian food safety is mostly pretty damn good. I will say we do stay on top of that by, you know, from personal experience, but... Top 1 Bald is only at 600 viewers. We've never been so close. I feel like we could get Top 1 Bald if I did a Lego Batman 100% stream right now and advertised it on YouTube with a video. I think we could do that. I think maybe I'm being a little bit overconfident, but I think we could do that. If the Bald was at like 600, I feel like we could squeeze like 650 people in here, maybe. The room's not huge, don't get me wrong. But I reckon we could squeeze a crowd in here. We might be able to do that. Because, again, I think the most we ever had was 771 or something like that. and that was with a TGB stream, and I'm pretty sure Bruce and Robert is slightly more popular, so I guess we might be able to squeeze them in. There's an apartment you can break into in Miyagani right next to the Vicky Vale show building. You gotta fly through the window of the skyscraper while gliding. Is there anything interesting in there?
That's cheating.
I'm in the sludge. Why does this little pocket of the map feel so lonely? I could just lay down and cover myself in garbage and go to sleep. Ponder life. This little corner just feels so away from everything else. I'm the trash man. Oh, this is a good little spot. Let me in. Oh yeah, this can be my little... I'm Skorg. I don't want to deal with Nightfall Protocol, whatever that might be. I'm so Skorg. Oh, this is a Skorg guy, right? This is Ratman, exactly. There's a YouTube channel that, I think it's... Is it Only Austin? Hang on, let me see. I promise this is related to what we're doing. Hang on. No, his name's not Only Austin. It's Austin something. I thought it was Only Austin. Isn't it like... Hang on a second. Let me see. It's like, hang on. Oh, yeah, Any Austin, not Only Austin. Any Austin is his name. He has this series where it's called Unremarkable Places in Video Games or something like that. And that's kind of what this reminded me of. Unremarkable and Odd Places in Video Games. It's a really cool series. I really like it. It's just like places like this. This may not even be the greatest example, but he'll go to like the outskirts of the map on Assassin's Creed or something, and he'll just find this spot that gives this vibe. And it's just like, I don't know if lonely is the word, but it's kind of unique, but at the same time completely unremarkable. I don't know how to explain it. My brain is small, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just kind of empty. I wouldn't even say liminal is the word for it, but it's just got that tinge of something something, you know? Just something. What are we doing here? Wait, is this like a pinball situation? That is crazy. So how would I go about making this work? Oh, wait. Am I doing too much? I need to, like, pull it back down, don't I? Wait, no I don't. I'm doing too much? Oh, I see, I get you. Too much again. Like there. Too much again, okay. I'm too strong. This is so sad. What? What do you want from me? There we go. Oh, we are gamers. Gamers by trade. Wait, what? Wait, did I? No. Was it meant to roll out? Walk closer? Oh, can I just, like, pick it up or something? Bruce, jump. Oh. Piece of shit. piece of human garbage. Get in that heap with the cinder blocks. Immediately. Oh, okay. Well, look. My logicals again. I'm like, how? Okay, he can't pick it up out of the bowl because the bowl's a cage. He can't reach his little mittens through there and pull the trophy out. So, there must be another step. Don't ever make me play like a Mario game or something where, you know, it's Mario logic, because I'll just never figure it out, apparently. I need to resign myself to the video game logic, okay? Like, and not really think this through too much. Holy. Thanks. Thank you. How did I ever beat Bloodborne? Yeah, it was rare for me to get stuck in Bloodborne. Besides just, like, not being familiar with where to go. But even that I didn't really get too, you know, confused by. I don't know how I did it, to be honest. Again, playing games off stream is kind of different. Did that do something? Or can I just grab this? No, I definitely can't just grab it. What is it counting there? You should absolutely make a goofball playthrough of Bloodborne. I could go for some Bloodborne again. I could definitely do some more Bloodborne. I haven't played it in a while. There's a pressure pad near me? What? What is going on? This one is evil? It seems like it. Is it like a concealed pressure pad or something? Oh, it's right here. Okay, sick. It's an aim trainer? It's a Fortnite aim trainer? I can't believe this. Add me on creative. Is this one evil? Am I not just shooting question marks? That one was fine. That was one of the least evil ones. I'm happy with that. I think it's more he just doesn't learn any game mechanics. Are you Hey, I learn game mechanics all the time. Bloodborne is not a simplistic game. Come on now, what are we talking about? Let's be honest with ourselves. Bloodborne is complicated. Bala Sniffer's back. Welcome back. I'm still very confused by this mission you're on, but I'm happy to let it continue, I suppose. It's not harming anybody. Oh, line. You could simplify anything to that degree. You could simplify anything down to its baser elements. Be like, man, surgery is literally like heart surgery? It's literally just like chop the bad thing out, seal it up, and make sure that the patient doesn't die. It's freaking simple. Now, I'm not saying that heart surgery is the same as playing Bloodborne, but I am saying it's similar, okay? It's exactly the same. Are we really doing this again? Oh, we're really doing this whole obstacle course again. They really got their mileage out of this obstacle course. My hungry ass could never be a heart surgeon. Wild statement. Wild. Just because you simplify something doesn't mean there isn't skill level. No, I agree. But this is unrelated to what you said. But some people do that in real life. They'll simplify something to, you know, imply that it requires less skill or something. That is a breakable right there. I'll try it. Well, aren't we right next to it anyway? That one's appeared for us, hasn't it? Oh, it actually hasn't. Alright, remember that there's a breakable in this general vicinity, okay? So they did one, like, destructible obstacle course, and they're getting their mileage out of it. I think there's been, like, 3 riddles related to this little course here. That was excellent. I'm really glad that that happened. I think this is a growth experience for the both of us. Alright, there we go. Oh! Alright. We're gaming. This is truly gaming in its purest form. I love this, like, wall crawling stuff with the winch. It's pretty sick. Hey, thanks, Dynamo. I definitely possible for me to forget already, for sure. Alright, show me the way immediately. I swear if it doesn't show me the way after that. Okay, Jesus. I would not have been a happy chappy, I'll tell you that. Am I silly for feeling like I shouldn't have to scan every question mark? Like I can just sort of follow the obvious path? Alright, where are we? Where is the goddamn trophy?
Shout and charge him. Never fails.
Really? Okay, we can just bust through that. Alright, I'm fine with that. Good. Excellent, right. Goon Cave revealed. Wait, no, it's just a trophy. Never mind. I'll take that. Thank you very much, Lee. How flexible am I? It's somewhat of a strange question, but not very. I should be more flexible, but I exercised for like many years without stretching, and I'm yet to really rectify the problem. So now I've got a bunch of like micro injuries that are yet to be solved. Like I've had the same shoulder blade problem for like 2 years now. Concerning Hobbits type fella? Dude, I need to watch Lord of the Rings. Concerning Hobbits was wild. I need to go and get this breakable as well. It's one that's actually not on the map for us, wherever it was. How did we even spot that, dude? Where was it again? It was in a... in the little gap, yeah. I thought it was here. Why am I thinking it's here? It's clearly not. Oh wait, what? Wait, was it over there? I don't know why I can't see it. I know that it's here. Here it is, the little bastard. Piece of garbage. Little breakable garbage. Alright. Let us continue. Going back to those Platinum Trophy videos, though. The thumbnails are always, like, hilarious to me. The fucking, like... Brendan Fraser cut out eyes. I don't even know if it's Brendan Fraser's eyes, but you know the image I'm talking about. They're always good. the title is always something like, I don't know, Arkham Knight's Platinum Trophy broke into my house and killed my family at 3 a.m. or something like that. Some Platinums are bullshit, to be fair. See you soon, Alexa.
Look, would you just shut up about it?
You love those videos? Yeah, I'm yet to watch too many of them. I think I used to watch a lot of Can You Beat stuff. And you'll notice, like, the, structure is usually very much the same. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just... Sometimes you come across somebody who takes the idea and makes it quite unique, though. There's... Can't remember the one of them that I was watching, but his scripting was really good. And his structuring was more storytelling-like of his journey, rather than just listing out the things that happened on each trophy. But it's cool. New challenge idea, can you beat your wife without taking any damage? Jesus Christ. I bet you weren't invited to this lavish do. I wonder how many went dressed as you. Interesting. I can just imagine like an overexcited YouTube voice for that challenge. Today I'm going to be finding out if I can beat my wife without taking any damage. Something like that, you know? The thumbnail is just like... Okay, I'm going to stop there. It's just got like boxing gloves and a wife beater on. Health bar. Arrow. Platinum trophy. Okay. We'll call that one there. Today I'm going to be finding out if I can... what am I even... Street level? How big is this area? Okay, I'm really, like, on the outskirts here. Let's see. So, street level, right? It has to be. I guess not. It's not Gotham Frost, and it's certainly not furniture. Jenna's furniture goes hard, though. Some fine antiques in that store, I'll tell you. Not on ground level? Alright, I'm on the right track then. Here we go. God, maybe just up. This is basically a construction site down here, so... Lavish do. And people are dressing as what? Brood? Is that it? Is that like a window or something, maybe? Oh yeah, I'm not asking for the answer, by the way. I'm just thinking out loud. Shout out Ed Sheeran. This is a moment. Alright, I'll go inside. This is a lavish do. This is quite lavish. Dressed as me. Dressed as you. This is kind of by Gotham City standards pretty lavish in here, so... There's definitely something here. Lavish do. Dressed as Badman. Wayne Enterprises, 300 million to Arkham City. It's not it. Janus hand cream. We were one letter away from greatness. How could you do this? A 2-in-1. Alright, we're close. We're close. We're close. I can feel it in my bones, dude. How good is the Arkham City story, by the way? What is this? The Dark Interlude? She cured more than his body. She cured his heart. This is a Loveridge film production. Can't wait to see the new Matthew Hagen movie. Stella Bates is a great co-lead as well. Soda? Nah, this is less lavish. I'm guessing the answer has to be up here. It's gotta be. There's no way it's Tanaga Dojo. Nah. Alright, dressed as me, you say. I don't know if that's... Is that metaphorical? What is that? It's nothing. Alright. I'm looking maybe too specifically here. Like small details. It's probably somewhat obvious. Birds of prey? Oh, hang on a second. What is this? Holy shit, that's a Huntress is canon confirmation? Oh, wait. Why is this like out in an open computer? I am kind of confused by that. This isn't the answer though, is it? Okay, never mind. Wayne Foundation Masquerade Ball. Royal Hotel. Ah, it's that, okay. Subject out of view. Okay, that's cool. Easter egg's cool. I like that. Shout out Birds of Prey. Alright, not bad. What is this building, though? This is... the clock tower, but... why is there like an open image of Oracle and her father above the Birds of Prey chat log? What is that? I guess it's not meant to canon make sense. It's just a little shout out Skull Trooper moment. Hey Mirage, how you doing, dude? He lives there? I suppose? Am I gonna do Arkham VR? No, I don't have any VR stuff. I don't really have the room for VR stuff and streaming. To be honest, it's kind of more hassle than it's worth, I think. Even though Arkham VR does look kind of cool. Did I check your cooking? You cook a lot. I'm not sure. What cooking are you referring to? Alright, let's go. Holy shit, how's it been an hour and 17 minutes already? Okay, have we got anything left? That's it. That's all we've got left. That is so sad. That is really disastrous. Wow, okay. Informant time. So, I think I asked this yesterday, but just so that I can remember. When I get every informant, that will reveal, like, all locations to me, right? Like, that's how this works. I'm never gonna have to just blindly search. Alright, cool. Does it tell me how many informants are on each island? No, it doesn't. Excellent. Well, that's just great. I guess the best way to find informants, though, is just go around and randomly try and find them. So this is going to take a while. I can now see why I should have done this during the main story. But anyway. We'll find them. We'll hunt them down. We won't hit any of them with our vehicle and kill them. Because that would be counterproductive. Okay. Steampunk batsuit? That would go pretty hard. There's no informants here. Alright, wait, no, I can't use detective mode in the car, so... never mind. Yeah, we're just gonna be flying around. Type beat.
I seen the cloud floating above it. Looks nasty. You know they say that's where the Joker became. You know.
Gliding type beat. This is gonna take a particularly long time now. Is this one here just... okay, there's trophies in the movie studios. That's fine. That's all good. We can do that at some point. I'm searching for my informant brethren, but I've also just stumbled across a trophy right here, which is nice. Alright, nice and easy. I can appreciate that. Just realized the Batmobile skin. I didn't put this on, it just happens in the main story. I'm just keeping everything main story. Okay, you don't want to give me the trophy or what? I'm just keeping everything main story canon until, you know, it just makes sense. I think if we ever do another playthrough or like go for 240% or whatever, I'll wear different suits and maybe we'll do some challenge maps. I'm not sure. I do like the challenge map stuff. Alright, informants. Riddler skin, that would go pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie, that would go pretty dummy. Would have been cool if you could have like parked your Batmobile in a garage or something around the map or in some cave and changed the paint job, you know? Does this guy want to let me interrogate him? He do be strolling though. No, not like GTA, not like just a pay and spray. I mean, like maybe Bruce has some hidden little place around the city or something. You can go there and change your skin for your, or maybe even just your suit.
Riddler's gonna regret going after Catwoman. She's more into that whole vengeance thing than the Bat.
Hello? Oh my god. He went stiff.
You're gonna die.
I'm going to live. Actually. Don't dodge. Hey. Illegal. Illegal activity. Hey. Alright. Now. Game will be cool if it lets me do this. Game certified not epic if not. Something has broken. Something has gone horribly wrong. This is the fastest way to get the Arkham City, Arkham Knight Riddler trophies, by the way. This is the most efficient method. No messing around. All business, all the time. I'm telling you. I know my way around an Arkham game. Oh, he just did the stanky leg. He did the Michael Jackson. No wire. Michael Jackson meal, no wire. This is crazy. He did the stanky Jackson. This is crazy. This is Crongley. He did a headstand and everything. He's not the only deadbeat father that can break dance, I'll tell you that. Arkham City was full of them. And now there's some left over in Gotham Knight. Alright, what are we trying to do here? I don't know. Have fun in the video game. You know, every now and again.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Just have fun for the sake of it. Just this funny idea I had. Was that a cape moment? I didn't even see it. I missed it.
This is it, boys. Tomorrow, everything.
Sometimes the cape decides to get erect. I don't know. Oh, informants give heaps. Oh, I see. Okay, so we're not going to have to get, like, that many informants. Really. Because they reveal, like, 4 things. Gotham Knights after... I don't know. Suicide Squad... The thought of playing Suicide Squad directly after this does make me kind of depressed. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if I want to do that, even for the meme, you know? Because I do hear it's miserable to play. And the people who have said it's miserable to play, you know, for the reasons why they say it's miserable to play, I'm pretty sure I would find it quite miserable as well. Like, especially coming off Night. Like, the entire time I'm probably just going to be like, why are we not playing Night again? The Futurama game, I have had an inkling to play the Futurama game. I have. I'm not gonna lie. It's been calling to me. The chicken walker, live. It could be dangerous. I don't know.
Ivy saved Gotham?
No, I don't believe that the reason some people find Suicide Squad miserable is because they can't have fun. I think there's genuinely some sound criticisms that make it sound very miserable.
I need to choose a location.
Obviously, you don't know for sure until you play, but you can make a pretty educated guess from footage and criticism. You want me to break through this wall? That sounds like some sort of illegal activity. Have you played Hollow Knight? I feel like Hollow Knight is on everybody's to-play list. I haven't played it, though. But anybody who's got, like, a to-play list has Hollow Knight on it, I feel like. Just listen. I just want to... No, look.
City. We get to terrorize.
That's what I wanted to do. Was that slower? Maybe. Oh, I'm just meant to be taking these guys out. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot I can do that. The special combo gadget stuff is actually pretty awesome. Okay. That wasn't awesome. That was actually unepic. Alright, beautiful. That's it. Give me Troby. Why is it not working now? Why does it never give me Troby when I quick fire? No, I've watched quite a lot of different people with different opinions about Suicide Squad critique it because I genuinely am interested in Rocksteady as a studio and I'm interested in the game but do not want to play the game. So I've watched like various different people say this game is the worst thing on the planet, here's why. This game isn't all that bad, here's why. And even in the videos that are positive or somewhat positive about like the gameplay, for example, the reasons they're positive are like a negative to me. Like, yes, the game does look constantly engaging, like TikTok Family Guy clip with a Subway Surfers in the corner type of engaging, because there's just stuff happening all the time. But that isn't necessarily a positive to me. Like, you can't just shove things in my face for 30 hours and me be like, goog. Very goog. And I'm not saying that's how you're enjoying it, but like that constant just barrage of things happening and like shoot this, go here, shoot this, go here, blow this up, analyze this and shoot this. It's like it's just not doing it for me. Ever.
I had my mask ready and everything.
It's got no like and then if the story was good, if the narrative had some juice to it, and I had a reason to endure that a little bit, like I had a reason to go to each different objective with a little bit of spring in my step because we're going to do something that I actually want to do, maybe. But then even the positives that I hear of the narrative, which is much rarer than positives I hear about the gameplay, to be fair, but even when people are being very generous to the narrative, I just have to sort of step back and say, like, this definitely is not for me. Like, definitely. Almost certainly. Because, you know, I can't be completely sure unless I play it, which I probably will play it at some point when it goes on sale or whatever, but... Narrative does have juice, to be honest, at least in regards to the character. Main story is kind of weak, but it works because the characters and humor carry it. So, I kind of look at GTA, specifically GTA 5, as a good example of this. I don't think the story of GTA 5 is necessarily amazing. Like, plot-wise, if you look at it purely for the plot, it's interesting. but it's not the greatest plot ever. The thing that drives GTA in terms of, like, if we're disregarding gameplay mostly, is the characters. The characters, their humor, their dynamic with each other, all of that makes what isn't the greatest plot in the world, those characters just elevate it to the point where it's considered, like, amazing, right? I know some people do criticize GTA 5 and its story, like, in particular, but Suicide Squad doesn't give me that same vibe. Like, I haven't played it, but I look at certain character interactions and I look at the humor and I can already tell it's just not for me. Like, there's brands of humor, and it's not even really the humor on its own that seems like a problem from somewhat of an outside perspective, but none of it seems to mesh at all. I'm glad that we got an informant in the same spot, by the way. Like, humor is fine, but a lot of something being funny is the context that it happens in, or like, you know, the surrounding circumstances and the timing. And none of it seems to really hit. I don't know. Like, some of the humorous aspects just make what is already sort of feeling like an inconsequential plot, where, like, rules and stuff don't really matter for the plot. It makes what is already feeling a bit inconsequential, like, especially novel, you know? Like, it's just, there's no worse feeling than when you're engaging with a story and you sort of have to stop and you go, like, why are we even bothering with this? It's not a good feeling. Sometimes you get halfway through a book and you have the same feeling, and it's a sign that something has failed for you in particular. Like, something isn't hitting for you. Maybe it hits for somebody else, but again, I can't make a proper criticism of that, which is why I'm, you know, I only really talk about it off the cuff. It's not like I would make a video going, don't play Suicide Squad. This is a PSA. I am the foremost expert on this topic. But, you know, just from, I don't know, the 5 or 6 critiques that I've watched of it from various different people, and the cutscenes that I've watched, it doesn't seem like, I don't know, it seems like a big disservice to a lot of different things, and most egregious of all being a disservice to Rocksteady as a studio. Like, I don't think anybody should be ashamed of what they've made or nothing like that. Like, no hate towards any of the talent that worked on it, but just as a studio, the game doesn't feel like a real great representation of what that studio can do. I mean, look at the game we're fucking playing. It's insane. I know people make the case that, like, most of the old guard has left, and that might be true, but I don't think that necessarily makes it like a completely different studio. I'd like to think that, you know, there's still somewhat of a core philosophy a creative philosophy at the company that remains unchanged. It's just God only knows what's happened behind the scenes, you know? We could never really know that unless we were right there in the midst of it. I guess we'll see with whatever gets made next. I think whatever they make next will be like, you know, kind of a defining moment for them. See you later, Gibson. Thanks for joining, dude. Have a good rest. You deserve it. But yeah, it's, you know, I never, like, want to come across like I'm shitting on the individual people who made it. There's just, obviously game development on that scale is like this big machine, and things are much more, you know, much more down to like how the machine works than the individual pieces, you know? I think one positive thing about the game is that, like, it looks amazing. And there's clearly some great art direction still at play at Rocksteady, even if it's all new people. Like, I don't feel like you can deny that. I think it still looks very, very polished. Yeah, you would know, Lion, especially like making something by yourself mostly. But, you know, the advantage of working by yourself at the very least is like you're bowing down to no restriction imposed by like an outside force, basically. Or, you know, obviously that isn't completely true. There are still restrictions, but you don't have an executive coming in and saying change this, change that. It needs to be done by next week. And it's like a month worth of fixing or changing. I've heard people say Rocksteady shouldn't make another Arkham game, and that really hurts my feelings as a fan of the series. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they have to specifically make another Arkham game, but I feel like the formula hasn't worn itself out yet. Because they made so many strides with Night. Like, gameplay-wise, I feel like there's so many tools at play in Night. This isn't a formula that's done to death, I don't think. Yes, Spider-Man has picked it up and started using it a little bit, and that's fine. It does its own thing with it. And you could argue that adds to a little bit of like the feeling of oversaturation with it, but going from, you know, Asylum, City, Origins, Night, they all sort, well, especially the transition from like Origins to Night, for example, like they all pick up the pace in some way.
How was I supposed to know the gas was gone?
Oh, people say they shouldn't do DC at all?
So what I miss?
I'd be interested in what Rocksteady could do outside of the DC, like, franchise, but I'd still like to see them do something else with it. I'm not exactly sure how this ends in terms of, like, the true ending of this game just yet, obviously, but, wait, is this... Okay, that's too strong. Wait, how the hell am I gonna do that? Can I maybe dive through these ones? Yeah, that's kind of where my head's at now that I've played most of Night. Paramidia. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Yeah, that's kind of where my head's at as well. Oh. I have cheated the system. Here's one thing I will say about Suicide Squad. It's looking pretty disastrous at the moment, but I don't think that one bad game is enough to, like, sink Rocksteady. I don't think everybody should, like, turn their noses up at Rocksteady as a studio now and go, like, and think that they can never make another good thing. I think there's some juice in the veins remaining. I think this may even start a bit of a fire where, you know, maybe they don't get interfered with so much, because, again, I don't know, but I feel like they were interfered with a lot, and I think, obviously, to their detriment. I just hope they don't now get, like, shuttered or something, because I don't think Suicide Squad's doing so well financially. I want to see them come back with something unbelievable. Like, it's not the majority, but some people genuinely, like, all of a sudden just think that they're incapable of making anything good. I feel like they could come back with just something like... something akin to Night, which really, you know, 10 years from now, people will play it and still feel as though it's ahead of its time a little bit. Whether that be in terms of graphics or however they could elevate the gameplay. I feel like they could do it.
Whoa, we can do that? Sure we can. It's compensation time, fellas.
Because Night got a little bit of a weird reception. Like, it was still really well loved, at least from memory, but it hasn't been like... I don't think its favor has been kept as much as maybe City. But this was still like an insanely great game to leave off on. And while they went and obviously were working on Suicide Squad, it makes me wonder if... It makes me wonder if maybe, like, maybe they were planning on making a Suicide Squad game. And, how it snowballed into a live service, like, killing of the Justice League, essentially, on their first outing in the video games universe. I don't know, but Imagine like if it really had have been a Suicide Squad type game or something at some point that looked a little bit more akin to an Arkham game. You know, I'm sure they could have made that sort of concept work. You need to aim the batarang at the wall and hit square. Is that how we did that? Now let me get this informant. He's running away currently. The theory is that it was a Superman game that turned into Suicide Squad in the last few years. I did hear something like that floating around. Yeah, it's a shame. Because I feel like Rocksteady's ride off into the sunset moment was... They completed their Arkham saga. You're watching me in VR? That's scary. I hope it's enhancing your experience. Thanks, randoms. Cheers, Epic. Good to see you. I feel like Rocksteady's ride off into the sunset moment was they complete their Arkham trilogy. It's beloved by everybody, basically. You know, despite this criticisms about certain elements of Arkham Knight, still
You need to get close and apply the explosive directly to destroy that wall.
finished off really strong. That's not working.
Apply the
Okay.
explosive directly to destroy that wall.
What am I to do here, actually? Whatever am I to do? How would I get the Batmobile up here? I know I need the Batmobile, but I didn't even think it was possible from here. Is there like a lift or something? I don't need it up there. Can I really hit that from some outside angle? Really? From where? Oh, I guess I can. Oh, I'm an idiot. Nothing new here. Let's move along. Did I even hit it? I did. Get that eyesight tested immediately. Anyway, how many times have I started this sentence only to interrupt it? They finished their Arkham saga, it's beloved, and then, you know, 8 years later, or 7 years later, or whatever, they announced that they've been working on a Superman game. And then it's like, just, the crowd goes wild. Like, I'm sure they saw that as an opening. I'm sure they considered that. Surely that, like, that must have been the original jumping off point. I don't know. Because even when I was younger and a lot less in tune with game developers and, like, what the goings-ons were, you know, I was still like, surely Superman is the obvious next one on the list, you know? Somebody asked me if I'm keen for the Superman movie, and I am. As little of a Superman fan as I actually am, because I haven't really engaged with much of his stuff, I am still keen. I hope it's good. The thing is I do wonder if now, because sometimes we talk about, you know, like how it seems that like gaming company executives, they often attribute a game's failure or underperformance to like the wrong thing. Maybe it helps them sleep better at night if they attribute it to something that like doesn't point to their interference. I don't know. Or, you know, some decision that they made, you know, they don't want to believe that that was the reason, but I'm sure that they'll look at Suicide Squad and go, oh, people don't like the Suicide Squad or the Justice League, before they ever go, yeah, it was the live service, wasn't it? I feel like they would do that before ever sort of, you know, admitting fault on that front. But I could be wrong about that. I could be very wrong about that, actually, because, to be fair, it seems a lot of, like, PlayStation and, I don't know too much about Xbox, but I know PlayStation has really pulled the reins on a lot of their live service long-term plans.
Give me half the money. They
So
spend on
maybe
this
they're
army.
cluing on
2 seconds.
that, you know, this isn't really... It's harder to break into that market and make the next Fortnite than we thought, you know? Like, as somebody who's not super familiar... Oh my god, Soda Cola, I'm telling you, that they're at the center of all this. They're at the fucking center of all this. They're poisoning our minds. The Soda Cola, dude. It calcifies your pineal gland. I'm telling you. It does. Believe it. The truth hurts sometimes. Is that a wall that is going to crush me?
Let's hit a liquor store next.
What is this, Indiana Jones? I can't believe Riddler would do that. I thought his plan was to outsmart me, not wipe me off the face of the planet. Fucking Indiana Jones moment. Where is Short Round when you need him? I still got the trophy though, didn't I? No, I didn't. Alright.
So did Scarecrow win? He looked pretty beat.
That is so sag.
Yeah, but he
Imagine I grab it and dive to the side and win.
Well, he kind of did it. You know, like symbolically.
Okay.
Look, rotting in a jail cell. You didn't
Oh,
win.
remote control Batmobile moment. I'm dead. I'm dead. Why am I dead? Is it a time limit? Why is Riddler in my Lego Explorer game? What is with people remembering the most random quotes from certain videos? It's pretty funny. Why is who was it again? Why is he in my Lego Explorer game? Yeah, I'll do something with the Lego indie footage. Some of it's kind of good. Hey, wait. I just winched onto it. The thing with the Lego indie footage is some of the audio is really fucked. I think I've talked about this before, but some of it is like, I hate working with bad audio. Yeah, that's good advice, Hobo, thank you. Yeah, audio has... I think some of the streams were done while I was sick, and some of the streams, like my mic quality, was actually really bad. Alright, that'll do it. That's the ticket. You'll get 100 terabytes of footage before doing anything with it. I'm certain we're going to have at least 10 terabytes of Arkham Knight footage before I finish the game. I'm kind of scared of that reality because, like, I can't keep just buying hard drives. I guess that's my only option. Alright, I started a little bit early today. I didn't say this, but I started a bit early so we could go, like, you know, for around 2 hours today, so, you know, that's fine. I do need to hurry, though. I've only really got 10 days to have TGB 12 completed. It feels like I'm kind of nervous to release a TGB episode. I haven't done it in so long. God only knows if people are even going to still like the series by the time that it's done. This is definitely a turning point for the project, I think, in terms of... I love how this Riddler trophy is just sitting on the fucking steps. Like, an elaborate trap lays beneath this place that I just died on 4 times, and this one's sitting on the steps. Excellent. Really good. Love that.
Well, it's been a hell of a Halloween.
Yeah, I think this is a bit of a turning point for it. In general. Just in the sense of,
directly to destroy that wall.
you know, it's expanding on all of the elements that... Really all of the elements that were introduced in, episode 10. I think episode 10 is leagues better than episode 11 in a lot of ways. It introduced a lot of sort of like, what I want to do stylistically with the series. So does 11, I suppose, but, you know. Thanks, Hobo. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, it's funny how the storytelling has changed, but it's because of how much time and experience is between each sort of phase of it being released, you know. I just miss Micah and his BS PTSD. Micah has not... Doing TGB has made me realize how little Micah missions there actually are with Arthur. It's pretty insane. Also, my voice, yeah, it's kind of strange. It's kind of strange how much... It's also the audio quality that and the mic quality in general that has changed, but... Yeah. My voice has definitely changed for a long time. Over the course of a while. I didn't even start TGB that young either, but I guess that's how it goes. Yeah, it kind of has been 5 years in the making, but also not. Like, a lot of it was time not even thinking of it completely. Like, when I went and did Arthur Becomes and everything, that was all to get better. Like, to give me time to get better at certain, you know, certain aspects of, you know, editing and writing and stuff like that. And, also to try out, like, new ideas, new topics, stuff like that. Just get a little bit more well-rounded before I tackle TGB, because I think by the time it's done, you know, as I always say, I think, look back on it, it could be a really cool thing. I want to be able to do it at least, with the level of ability that I have now, rather than back then when I was mostly clueless about a lot of stuff. You know, I'm sure I'll look back on it in another 5 years and go, well, I would do this completely different now, but, it's definitely... Do I need to use this jump? I do. It's definitely, you know, as good as it could be right now. Riddler thinks he's smart, but I doubt he's ever seen an episode of Young Sheldon. Strongest Young Sheldon fan? Holy hell. What a guy. I love how this porta potty is still standing, by the way. I love the destruction in this game. It's so good. Can you beat Arkham Knight without destroying a single porta potty, please? The Riddler has IBS. Don't do this to him. Oh my god, the Riddler has IBS. He's dead. He's dead. We killed him. We've ruined his life. I bet you it's gonna make me track this entire thing because I've been dicking around so much. Yep. Excellent. Very good. Very efficient. Very time efficient. I'm ignoring that one. I don't even want to do it anymore. Why would it do that? Who? I'm in the same spot. Whack. That's a hashtag whack moment.
Can't believe the losers in this town spend a decade getting the crap kicked out of them by...
I'm still paying attention. I'm just destroying porta potties, you know? Gotta do it sometimes. The Riddler has IBS after all. It's the only way we can defeat him. When do you think you'll get around to doing other types of games? I'm very eager to see you play the From Software titles. Really, my current plan, here's the simplistic version of it. I finished TGB. That's the big one, right? I finished that, and the horizons sort of open a little bit. I don't want to start dedicating too much focus to, like,
Let's go to the department store, loot some costumes.
you know, scrounging around in my noggin for completely other... He attacked me and I wasn't ready for it. You piece of garbage. Did I still get my info? I was running my hand fucking through my hair. Like, what is going on here? Do I not have any time to react at all? So I don't get any information? No! Alright, well, that's about me done, I think. I'm very disappointed by that. Hey, it could have been my leg hair rubby bands. You'd never know. Top number 1 bald. Okay. Let's go look for... Wait, we don't even need to look for informants right now. Let's go do, like, one more. This one. But yeah, just because, like... Well, I could do other games in that time. I do want to start sprinkling some Arkham-related stuff in there. Just for good measure, but... I don't know. Anything is possible. I just need to finish this series very badly and not have 4 months between each episode. And somehow upload twice a month. I don't know how it's... I think some of those are mutually exclusive, to be completely honest with you, but we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, we sent that guy to the graveyard for sure. I think Arkham Knight is far and away the best of the trilogy. Having replayed all 3 recently, yes, the tank missions are tedious and gets old, but for me, it doesn't ruin the overall experience. I'm agreeing with you there. The only thing I would change about it is obviously lower the amount of tank sections, but then add more detective stuff, like they had a lot in Arkham Origins. I actually don't mind the Arkham Knight twist. It's out of the blue, and it isn't really built up to, but Arkham Knight just works for me. Arkham Knight works for me a lot as well. I think the story is a little... Well, it's significantly messier than City, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I was thinking about City's story while I was replaying it yesterday, and it's so nicely weaved together. It's like Night is definitely less clean, you know, but I still think the Night story is really good. Like, the concept and the twist in City, I think, is a bit cooler. But, I would definitely agree that Night is, amazing. Oh god, what is this tomfoolery? Okay, now go the right way, please. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was excellent. No. Yes. I'm winning. Plead. Plid. The power winch? Oh shit, wait. For what?
Remember,
doesn't it?
You see Batman, shout and charge him. Never
Are these like what? But isn't it only moving... Move the generators? Oh, they move the fucking generators. Oh, that's epic. Alright, great. Cool. I didn't think that's what they did. I probably should have tested that. That would have been... epic. Why is there a random electrical charge going into the floor here? I'm not understanding. Is that where it needs to be? I guess we... Sick. Okay, so we move this one over a little bit, I guess. Wrong button. Come on now. Right, that should still be able to pick it up, right? Oh, I can use the remote, you're right. No, we can't pick it up now. Okay, excellent. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is the moment. The moment you've all been waiting for. Epic? No? Yes. Alright, cool. Cool. Good. Very good. Alright, alright. No, no, not that far. Jesus. Can we reel that in a little bit? Do not drop. Okay, good, good, good. Alright. So we need to, move him up. No, that's too fast. Okay, I don't think that's what I meant to do. Maybe move him down a bit. I keep pressing that button. It's going to kill me. Alright. Brother. My brother. Do I need that top generator still? Shouldn't this just be able to pull it from here? I guess probably not. Okay. This is very epic. Okay. Sick. Great. This sucks. This one sucks. Oh, this one sucks. Just move the goddamn thing. Alright. So, yeah, I guess we'll put old mate. No, but if I detach this, it's going to move down, back that way, right? This piece of shit. Do they not ever lock in place? I guess not. Alright. So, we'll use this then. That is so dumb. Like, that is actually, like, unbelievably stupid. I'm actually surprised. No, it's not complicated, but it doesn't follow its own rules. 1 minute the electricity can't go through the wall, the next minute it can go through the wall. No, it definitely doesn't follow its own rules. What are you talking about? Electricity all of a sudden can and can't go through the goddamn wall. Old man yells at cloud, part 700. What am I? I'm staging a... I'm assembling a team.
Don't scare me. This is our city. We get to terrorize it. No one else.
Smartest Australian? Hey, you couldn't even send that message if you didn't have the Australian intelligence in the world. Did we not invent Wi-Fi? We all wear that as a badge of honor, but I'm not even sure if it's true, to be honest with you. Probably isn't. I can't imagine one of us creating fucking Wi-Fi. Or the means to connect it or whatever it was. So, am I just brute forcing this or what? Have I just not got it, like, exactly right, or... Like, what is this doing? I need to just use the remote, I know. Don't crucify me. Let go of the winch?
I kind of feel like I lost something knowing he's Bruce Wayne. You know, like when you realize...
Oh, I understand, right, yeah. Yeah, this sucks. This is garbage. I get it. It just sucks. I just shot the ball with the electricity. Yep, I think we're done here. Alright. No, that didn't work at all. Is that not it? Move the left generator over? Really? I guess, but... See, I just need to do this. I'm getting conflicting information. I just need to do this and figure it out, as slow as it may be. I'm following like 16 different sets of instructions. I'm building a Lego set with like fucking 14 different books here. So that can't catch it, so that's just whatever. Maybe that's it? Possibly? It can't be. Don't have the time to, This is just stupid. This is brain dead. This is not the way that you're meant to do it. I refuse to believe it. There's just no way. We must be brute forcing it. Okay, I almost had it and fucked that one up. But Jesus Christ. Okay. Hey, no, that's not fair. I've received at least 4 different instructions from 10 different people and they've all been wrong. That's not fair. Just grab onto the fucking thing, Jesus. When does it fall? Oh my god, that is so stupid. That is just so dumb. No, don't. No, no, no. Please, let go. Immediately. Okay, I understand. Jesus, I thought I could just let it go, but fine. Do not punish me. Load of garbage. What, so it can't catch it now? I tell you what, this is just pain. Piece of garbage. The worst of the worst. Get out of my world. Fiend. Just go. Can it go a little bit more, can it? No, it can't. Just go. Just go. Alright. That's gotta be it, right? The right generator? But, oh, because I can push with the right generator. This is just, yep, okay. Whatever. If I press the wrong button again, I hate it. I hate it. Just let me out of here. Just let me go. Piss off. I'm out of here. Riddler. I don't know what to tell you. Unbelievable. Where is the nearest ocean? I'm driving headfirst into it. I have to do it.
I miss Scarecrow speeches.
Let me into the ocean.
Riddler's definitely funnier, though.
No, unfortunately, Riddler did not best me, though he may try. 7-year-old brain? I don't believe it. You have no idea how many people told me the wrong thing to do there. It was unbelievable. I think you might have been one of them. So you're sentenced to the Shadow Realm immediately. Effective immediately. Alright, I'm out of here. Yep, exactly what I was looking for. You know what I need? You know what I really need? This is what I need. I need